Methodist Church. Oh! At the APS generating station, we have crow. And crow, that is today's weather. We will be eating crow at the APS generating station. There it goes again. I heard it. Shadow Man. Trying to get the Wi-Fi password. Who's got the Wi-Fi password for this place? Electronically protected. Electronics. And a faded flag. I like that sound. Oh, shaking. He was shaking. Snapping his fingers. Oh, she was snapping her fingers. Moving round and round. That girl was shaking. Whoa. Snapping her fingers. She was moving round and round. That girl was shaking. Whoa, 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 whoa. She was shaking. Snapping her fingers. She was moving round and round. That girl was shaking. 2802. Dina, we love you. We love Dina. Do you love Dina? I don't know, Dina. Cactus pretty close to the lines there. Tray cactus, these are mean suckers. There's a greasewood we can just slide through here. Some paint, in case you want to paint this up. We can paint this desert. Paint. Dry our clothes on this line right there. You can get a lot of clothes on there. You can dry your washer. Dry Okay, got our wash out on the line. Washer out on the line. It's not so thick as it is that way. Okay. Here's another line. It's drying the grease wood. And get your grease wood on the line. Okay. Got a brick here. What's in here? I'm gonna get my glasses. I'll take a look at this brick here. Yeah. See what's in here. What is it? Is that toilet? See if we slide on the grease wood here. Slide through on the grease wood. There you go. Okay. What have we got over here? We got a chair. Is it a chair? 2 chairs. So more paint for the paint job. That looks like a gas heater. Oh, look at the toilet. I can take that. Mind if I take their toilet? A drill press. That looks interesting. Use that. And then do I come back and take it? TV. TV's in. You watch TV in there. Pass the time. There's more paint. Any good? The heater? Toilet. If I can take. I wonder if they mind if I take their toilet. I don't think they're using it. What else I got it? I could use this for a hatch door. Yeah. I crawl down in the hatch. Fill that with poop. That's a sticker. Puts you on the grease wood. Excellent. Drill press. That's the box. Ooh, lockers. Cool. Is that a WH office or a parish office? Easter basket. Got a tape player. Lovely table and chair. Another treasure chest. What's in the treasure chest? Watch your step. Bandsaw for the band. Smile, you're on camera. Whose camera are we on? Oh, look. Oh, it's me. Goes around the greasewood side. Boy, the stairs. Thirsty. Sears. You see anything? Hi. That's a nice bark you got there. Can you do that again? Thank you. Hey, how's it going?
Good.
What's your name?
Mike.
Mike, I'm Robert. Glad to meet you.
Robert?
Uh-huh. You?
I'm Art.
I haven't seen you before. Huh?
Art.
Art. Hi, good to see you. Hey, guys.
Well, where do you live at?
945 North Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Looking good there.
Thank you.
You get a garage there?
The garage is there. I just needed a workshop on the back.
Oh, okay, I see.
Place to keep the tools, and then I need I want a drive-through gate, so
Oh, okay.
I'm reworking the fence now.
All right. Good luck. There.
Thanks.
built it on a rock. That's clever. That's a nice rock there. Is that a rock? We could blow this thing up. They could bomb that place. Hold on. You're gonna get... The U.S. is coming in. We're gonna bomb Iraq. Oh, that didn't take it down. You get a bigger rock. We'll bomb it again. Oh, still there. Damn Iraq. Damn Iraqis. Again. What the hell? There you go. We'll send in our flying saucers. Send in your flying saucers. Oh, damn, missed. You need to get some guidance system on there. Like a bunch of horse shit to me. They're blocking the water. You guys are blocking the water off. It's horse shit. You guys horsing around again today? You guys horsing around? Huh? What's going on? You horsing around? Yeah? Do you mind if I walk on your shitty bridge? Bridge to poop. Here before. Standing fast back. Dog igloo. Hey. Yourself?
Good. Nice day, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'm out of town walking around.
I was just exploring. I live here at on Jefferson.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Are you from Aho?
I moved here in 2014 in like January, February.
I was born and raised here, man. I'm kind of looking around. I'm working in Phoenix right now, but my mom and dad retired living out here.
All right.
Gosh, there was nothing out here. It was all desert. We used to hang out in that little shack right there.
All right. Yeah, I was just exploring. They're trying to get to know the town a little better.
You know, there's a lot to see out there. What's your name?
I'm Robert Trudell.
Have me a beer or watch the game.
Okay.
Willie.
Glad to meet you, Will.
Hey, man, there's a lot. You know, I don't know if have you been? Can you get out in the desert in your vehicle?
Not really. I can walk out there. Yeah, I can.
That's a long way to walk.
Like a
I mean,
spark. Huh?
Get yourself a vehicle and get out there on Rasmussen, and man, just take that to the west. Man, there's some beautiful country out there. Well, desert.
Yeah. Well, I enjoy around town here, but yeah, I went out to what was it? Some. What was it? Some Campbell. It was like some road with petroglyphs out there. I didn't quite make it all the way though.
Have you been out to the monument?
Huh? Which monument? Oh, the
Oregon Pipe.
Yeah, I've been there. Yeah.
Have you been out to Burro Gap down Pipeline Road?
No, I don't think so. What's Burro Gap?
Check this out. See them cliffs out there? Me and my dad, we climbed all these mountains. Like him and I climbed tabletop. See a little flat one out there?
Okay.
It's a gunnery range now. You can't get out there now. But him and I, when I was a kid, man, we climbed up to that about 3 or 4 times.
I think I got a pass where you can drive out.
Yeah, you get out there. There's certain
with
places.
The wildlife said you could.
Certain times, you know. Then that's Matterboat Mountain there.
What's that?
Matterboat.
Okay.
And man, I've been to the top of that about 4 or 5 times. But if you ever get a chance to get a truck, I would say out of all these places, either get in Rasmussen and go out that way. You go about 16 miles, then you got to have a permit. Now it's all changed.
Okay.
Back when I was growing up, but I've been all back through there, all the way to Yuma. But there's a pipeline road that you can take through those canyons, and it'll take you all the way to Casa Grande.
Okay. Oh, yeah, I've kind of looked at that. I was thinking of doing that in a truck or whatever. But
yeah, if you ever get
I don't
a
know
truck.
if I got a Spark, I don't know if it gets stuck on that road or not.
Oh man, that's great out there, but you got to be careful. That's all reservation out there, and they get kind of ticklish about people out there. But you got to stay on that road. But that's an easement road for the pipeline, for that gas pipeline that comes out through Casa Grande and heads on back wherever.
What do they have? What is it?
Oh,
The
yeah,
Devil's.
man, I worked all
thing?
these mines.
Okay.
In fact, I worked with all these guys here.
What'd you do in the mine?
Well, you know, I graduated here in Ajo in 1979.
Okay.
And then I went in the service, and I was in the service for about 11 years. And then I came back, and they had went on strike, which was Phelps Dodds. They shut this mine down. My dad was stationed up on that mountain. See that little bubble up there?
Yeah. Yeah, I was up there.
Okay, that's Radar Hill. That used to be an air base up there.
Okay.
You know, and well, not an air base. It was a communications, and that's how my dad got out here. He's from Arkansas. Okay. And he married my mom out here, and we were born and raised out here when this was just a little copper mining town. You've seen the pit over there. So after I came back, they were shutting the mine down, and they sent everybody away, man. A lot of these miners, they went to Morenci, they went to Safford, they went to all these different places, down Duval Mine, down Tucson, a lot of places. And it stayed idle for about a year or two, and I got out in service, and I was working in California. I was out in California with my ex-wife. My dad calls me up and says, hey, they're going to bring in heavy equipment operators. And I figured out that'd be my chance to get in with these guys. And my dad was already a boss here. He was a power plant foreman. When they shut it down, he was just in charge of the whole plant. And we put that cap on the tailings. At one time, this is what they call the new Cornelia dumps. And I mean, it was in the Guinness Book of World Records. It was the largest man-made dam built.
There was water behind it?
At that time. No, what you see there, do you know what that is? That white stuff there?
Is that like gypsum or something else?
Okay, what that is what they would do is they would dig out of the mine. They dig all that ore up. Yeah. And once they took the copper out, the silver out, the gold, whatever they could find, that's what was left.
Okay.
And they pumped it out.
What's it made of, the white stuff?
Well, that's what's left of the ore. It's like refining oil. I mean, if you refine oil and you know, real quick, say heat it up, and you take all the propane, butane, gasoline, jet fuel, and what you got left is diesel, and then you take the diesel out of it, then you got nothing left but black asphalt.
Okay.
And basically, all that over there is once they dug all the ore out, they run it through the mine, they run it through the crushers. They busted down the crushers. I guess a Packers scored, and they run it through. That's my sister.
Okay.
And they run it through the crushers, and then once they crushed it down to a certain size, they would run it through ball crushers, big old turning barrels, you know, and you had all these big steel balls in there, and they just banged around and busted this all down to powder, and then it went through the smelter, and then it was refined, and then they would that's where they would take all the minerals out, you know, all the copper, the gold, what was in there, out it, and then what was left, they had to get rid of it, and that's what you see out there.
Okay.
After it went through that series of the whole mine there. Kind of put it all real quick in a nutshell, but I love this place. You know, my mom and dad they're retired. They live out here, and I come down here on the weekends. I went on vacation, took a couple of weeks.
The air is really nice down here.
Well, that's what's bringing everybody out here, man. Is, you know, as you get up in age, you know, it's the climate. You know, you got the asthma and the aches and pains and all that. You know, which kind of comes with age, and
yeah, Phoenix, Mesa, Tempe. I was there for a while. It'd get all smoky. I just walked to school, and it smelled like smoke afterward from everybody with their fireplaces. And
but you know what? It never used to be like that. You know, after I got out of service, I worked in the White House for 4 years. I went in 79, and then I traveled around. You know, I just kind of got all that nervous energy out of me. When you're young, you just kind of bounce around and do all that kind of stuff. And I wanted to see everything. I've been all over the world. And here I am, right back where I started from. And I love it here. And I spent the last 2 weeks, I got a lot of good friends out here, and we take our quads and our trucks and we go out and see the desert, and a lot of nice people out there, a lot of grouchy people. But you know, it is what it is. You know, I like what they're doing with the securement of the borders. You know, I'm in on all of that, and I'd really like to see this land protected. You know, I guess the ones that are really making out here are the Indians now, huh? They built in casinos, and before they built that years ago, they said, "Hey, white man, one day you're going to pay." Well, they're paying out their asses right now, aren't they?
But they got that one in Glendale now. That should probably a better location than
those
down
casinos
here.
are everywhere. And again, I grew up with a lot of these, you know, the Tohono O'odham reservation back when I was growing up. They were the Papago Indians. And everything was segregated out here, man. You had the white people living over here, you had the Mexicans living over here, you had the Indians living over there. It was kind of crazy. Growing up as a kid, it just didn't make no sense to me, so I never really gave it no thought. You know, when you're kids, you all
That's just the way
get along.
it is.
You know, you all get along with each other. You know, and it's the adults that are going through all that turmoil. You know, and I'm glad I wasn't really part of that growing up here, but you know, I still got a lot of friends, man. A lot of that if I want to take off and go out on the reservation, I know people out there. I can just go wherever I want. You know? But you know, Border Patrol's out there now, and that's good. I'm glad they're out there. But, it's good meeting you.
You too.
And
All right.
Be careful out here in this desert.
All
We're
right.
picking a good time for it.
Thanks a lot.
So where are you around here?
On 945 Jefferson. Is it what, east?
945
west.
Jefferson.
Yeah.
My
Jefferson.
dad built a house right there that my grandmother lived in.
Okay.
Is it a White House?
Huh? Well, I guess kind of. I don't know. It's like almost looks like a trailer or something. I think they put an addition on it.
I was getting ready to say, was it a little house with an addition, or
on
is it a trailer with an addition?
It's like a house with the addition. It's like a small.
You know
house.
what? I think my dad built that addition.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm gonna drive by. That's my little Blazer. I'm gonna drive by there. I want to see, because if that's the house, me and my dad built that house when we were kids. 945. You said. I said, wait, 945. We built. Me and my dad, we built a lot of houses out there. Back in, well, he did. I just brought the lumber and pounded in a couple of nails. It's good meeting you.
You too.
Have a good time.
Thanks a lot.
All right, Rob.
All right.
We'll see you.
I'm not sure. We got a gray wife beater. Got an animal here. I bet you that's a javelina trail. Javelina tracks. Some fish. I think we're gonna have to fry it over here. 5 to 7. We'll be frying some fish. We're gonna fry it on this rock. Let's see. Fish fry. Fish fry. What's your line? What's your water line? What is your water line? The water meter. Can you measure water with that meter? They've got a water line too. What's your water line? Is it blue? Is it a thin blue wide line? What? That's Miller's Navajo Beauty Shop line. What? Yeah, they're crossing the street. Why did 2 girls cross the street? Hi, how's it going?
Can I help you?
Huh? I was just looking around.
Oh, okay.
Is this open?
No.
Okay. Did you own it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, my mom does.
Oh, okay.
We're just family here. But I was like, I didn't know if you were looking for the restaurant or something. I would say, we're not open right now.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, feel free to look.
All right, thanks.
No problem. Yeah.
It's a shiny day. Horse tracks. And a spark plug. Must be mine. Spark started. Wait up, wait up. Oh, you're going too slow. You're going too slow. Catch up. All right, we're going now. Well, you're veering off. You're veering off. Hey, come back here. This way. Turn it to the left. To the left. There you go. Okay, even it out. Okay, that's it. That's it. Okay, here we go. Okay, ready? Let's hit the gas. Okay, slow down, slow down, slow down. Hey, slow down. should have seen me. I used the ATM. I thought it was
Somebody else. Like, even
I was just I'm going to get my car back.
Yeah. If he does, you gotta, if you don't get it right away, when it's done, it'll go back in. So you gotta be.
That's pretty good. $0.30 a pound. Chicken. Satisfaction guarantee. Hey, how's it going? How you doing?
Good. Do you know the password for the whole weight thing?
Uh huh.
What is it? Because
I can't give that out, but you can change it to whatever you want. You can reset it.
I'm trying. I posted. I took a video of so much stuff in it. It's telling me to go.
I can change the password for you to something you want if you want.
Yeah, can you do it?
Yeah, or you can change it yourself. There's a way to do it yourself
I don't know.
if you look it up in the book. But I can change it for you if you want to whatever you want.
No. Can you tell me the password?
I'm not gonna tell you the password because it's a secret password I don't want to share. But I can change it to what you want it to, or I can change it to something else.
Can you change it to something else?
Sure, I change it to your name.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Huh?
Fade
Maybe into my.
tomorrow.
Okay. Okay.
What are you gonna do when you get home?
Huh?
When you get home?
I can't. Do you have your the camera? I need the camera. You can reset it with the camera. You can like go to the default, and then it'll be like. Then I could tell you what that is too. I can tell you. I can give you instructions how to do that if you want. Huh?
Okay.
Okay. Just okay. I'll come over. I'll look it up and I'll write it down and I'll bring it over to your house how to reset it to the default password.
Okay. Today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
See you later. Do you know where I live?
Is it
201 East 2nd.
2nd Street? Okay.
Yeah.
It's at the end. Okay.
See you guys.
You're out of here.
No tire.
Get out of there. Hey, Ron. I was wondering if I could buy a barrel from you.
Buy a barrel? I can't get them anymore.
No.
I need all the what I got. Need for over there or what?
Yeah. I was thinking that just like modifying it to like a steel drum. Steel drum out of it.
Make a barbecue out of it or what?
Steel drum.
Yeah. All I have is a open top.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
That's what I have.
How much do you want for those?
I pay $10 for them at the
$10?
recycle place.
Okay.
Yeah. Does it have to be a real nice one or?
No, that'd be good.
Yeah.
Could I buy both those?
Well, I need them for my yard jobs.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go to Phoenix Monday. I'm gonna see if this other place might have some.
Okay.
If they do, how many you want?
Two's good. I was
Okay.
thinking three. Yeah, two's probably good for right now. I'm just kind of experimenting right now.
All right.
All right, thanks, sir. Hi, guys. Did you have something to say? You want to say hi? How's it going? name? What is your name? Honey? She said stop. She said stop. Brick house. She's a brick house. You and I. She's a brick house. Look at that ass. Out. She's a brick house. Look at those cans. Oh man. Oh, listen to those cans. Okay. Can I see your cans? Ooh. House. When I looked at the cans, they were really hot. She's a brick house. I actually went that hot. Kind of cool. They're kind of ambient. Kind of build this road for me as I walk. Kind of goes along. Doesn't matter how fast I go. See, go there. I like a ground. Didn't know what a ground was in high school for a while. Like I really didn't understand that symbol, that ground. So they just put it down. They just lay it out in front of you as you walk. The pavement's there too. Look at that. In the shadow. It's a shadow grounder. It's the shadow grounder. There he is. He got a bag and a jacket. Bag and a jacket. It's a scale. It was just heavier. The chicken. Alright. It's time to limber up and limbo down. Here we go. Here we go. Limber up. Limbo down. Here we go. Limber up. And limbo down. Limber up. And limbo down. Limber up and limbo down. Yes, he is a limbo legend. Limbo legend. Let's see what we got in here. Got some chicken. Oops, that's the receipt. None for you. You're full. Okay. I'll just eat this myself.